Hello, beautiful people. Thomas in New York. More specifically, actually, right across the street from Bryant Park. Even more specific than that, right in front of a smelly New York City subway. OMG. But we're going to talk about something, quick little video, talking about the subway globe. Yes, the subway globe. It's that little globe on a pole right in front of the awning that says subway. Subway globe. Street level subway entrances have undergone many changes since the first train made its inaugural ride at the now shuttered City Hall station. And that was way back when, in October of 1904. Graceful iron shingled kiosks topped by a dome or peak roof disappeared in favor of simple railed staircases. Signage, as you could see there across the street, noting the IRT, IND, and BMT was replaced by signs with a unified typeface plus standardized train letters and numbers. That's how it looks modern day. And 40 years ago, the iron railings of subway entrances and exits were suddenly topped with globe lights, snow globes, as you could see. I zoomed it in right there. And they were either red, yellow, and green colors. What do we see there, folks? If you said green, you are correct. Don't have any prizes to give. I'm sorry. You may never notice these colored globe lights. You might walk by and never notice them. But they're the kind of street furniture that city residents, I think, pass every day and don't always register, especially when the city is hustle and bustle and you're just rushing to catch a train. But it seems like a lot of street level subway entrances are flanked by these globes. Trust me, walk by them a lot. And it's simply, believe it or not for ornamentation, not for design. So what is their purpose? And what do the different colors tell riders? Well, guess what? I got the answers. Think about this. When you go back to the subways of the 1980s, when many stations had a human actually sitting inside a booth taking a rider's cash in exchange for a token to gain access to a platform, color coding of entrance globes began in early 1980s to kind of help customers determine which entrances were opened and had a manned booth. Originally, green indicated a 24-hour token booth. Yellow meant a part-time booth, and red meant entrance limited or exit only. Yellow lights, however, were discontinued to make the color coding system easier to understand. Now, MTA officials weren't just trying to be helpful for the sake of improving customer service. The early 1980s city was a more crime-ridden place, and subway riders were prime targets. Dare I say, the subway system is kind of reverting back to the 80s. There was a 2002 articles about the color globe and noted that they were installed mostly to try to prevent muggings, but ended up causing a lot of confusion. So it's, a couple of different uses that they had. Then in the 90s, the colored globe system was thrown a loop as the Metro cards began to replace token booths, coin tokens. Turnstiles that allowed passengers to enter a station via Metro card were installed at what had been exit-only subway stops. Then the red globes, therefore, were no longer needed. Today, green globes seem to dominate the cityscape. You can see a green globe there that we're looking at. But you could still find red globes outside some subway exits. They're there. There's one more feature about the globes that's worth decoding. Riders become concerned that the colored globes, they did not give off enough light. And without proper illumination, station entrances and exits could become more dangerous. So, the MTA officials, what did they decide to do? They stopped using full colored globes in favor of what they called half moons, which have a colored top and a translucent bottom. And now, when you fast forward to today, where we are in a era of phone apps that can pretty much tell you almost everything you want to know about a subway station before you get there, the old school globe system seems a little bit like a quaint, dare I say, piece of history, soon to become obsolete. So I guess that's kind of interesting, right? Snow globe. Oh, snow globe. Subway globe. Now you know. Hope all is well. I bid you adieu.